right, let's talk about something that for a lot of manufacturers is a real headache. I'm talking about accounts payable. It's often this hidden drain, right? A source of friction. But what if I told you there's a way to flip that script completely? To turn that cost center into a real strategic advantage?
So let me ask you something, especially if you're in finance or operations. Does your AP process feel, well, kind of stuck in the dark ages? Mountains of paper invoices, endless spreadsheets, somebody manually keying in data all day.
And look, for so many companies, that's not just a hypothetical. It's the day-to-day grind. Every single invoice, every approval that needs chasing, every number that gets typed in, it all creates this drag. And it's not just a finance problem. Oh no, this thing ripples out and affects your entire supply chain. And that ripple effect, it can be pretty damaging. Think about it. One tiny typo, a simple data entry mistake, and boom, a payment is late. Suddenly, you're damaging a relationship with a supplier you really rely on. Meanwhile, your team is just burning hours on tedious work, and every manual touchpoint is another chance for a compliance slip-up. It's this whole chain reaction of inefficiency.
Okay, so how do you break that chain, right? Well, this is where something like ZAP-Test comes into the picture. It's a no-code automation platform. And what that really means is, it acts like a bridge. It connects your main financial system, your ERP, straight to your banking portals. And the best part? No need for a team of developers to write a bunch of complicated code.
I love this because it shows the before and after so clearly. You go from someone manually typing in numbers to seamless automation. You switch from hoping a human catches an error to having AI validate the data before it even goes through. It's a total mindset shift, really. You stop being reactive, constantly putting out fires, and you become proactive. You're actually in control.
And the results? They are not small. We're talking about saving more than 80% of the time spent on payment processing. Seriously, just take a second and think about that. What could your team do? What strategic work could they focus on with all that time back?
And that time savings, of course, goes straight to the bottom line. This isn't just about being faster, it's about being smarter with your money. The potential ROI we're seeing here is huge, up to 10x. That's a real game changer.
So, what does this actually feel like when it's all up and running? Well, it means your transactions are basically error-free. Your payments always go out on time, which, let me tell you, your vendors will love. And the best part for your compliance folks, you get this perfect automatic audit trail for every single payment. No more digging through files.
So when you boil it all down, this is so much bigger than just fixing a clunky process. It's really about taking one of the most annoying, tedious parts of your operation and transforming it into a real, genuine strategic advantage.
So, I'll just leave you with this one thought to chew on. What if your biggest bottleneck could actually become your greatest advantage?